Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And we're underway. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Borussia Dortmund have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Xabi Alonso. Now there's a fine ball. It's Fulham! That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Makaleli. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Makaleli. Conte. And it's Cancelo. To Messi. He's tried one!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Maradona. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. Adams. And it's with the keeper. Triol. And it's Guardiola. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Van Basten! Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Now it's Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Forlan. Messi does well to get it back. And it's Van Basten. Ball played for Conte. That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Neymar could move up a gear here. And it's Guardiola. Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Chance! Harmlessly behind.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Foot in. That has been slung wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
De Ligt gets a foot in here. Cannavaro charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rudiger. João Cancelo. Puskas. Oh, it's Van Basten. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Makaleli. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, right place, right time. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's cut it out. That's good running with the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, chance for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
With Rudiger. To Cancelo. With Rudiger. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And he's forced to go back. And this is Forlan. That has not gone well. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Guardiola. Oh, super ball! Xabi Alonso. Neymar at it in a wide position. João Cancelo. Strong running down that left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And they've got a throw. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Neves. Guardiola. No way through there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. The less said about that pass, the better. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Over to the left. Neymar gets into some space. Makaleli attempts a clearance. Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Maradona certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Makaleli. Looking for the run. Mbappe!
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 11, Didier Drogba. Substitution.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba. Musiala. He's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Opts for safety. Back to the keeper it goes. João Cancelo. Triol gets across to intercept that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think a warning's about right. Just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end. João Neves. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Borussia Dortmund are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. More and more pressure on the ball here. Puskas. And this is Van Basten. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, it's Van Basten. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from Messi! Decent hit from there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rice, and it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking...
He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Odegaard. Borussia Dortmund have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Lobbed in behind. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come.
And he shoots! Yamal. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Van Basten. Yamal. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Odegaard puts his foot on the gas. Gets a good foot in there. Odegaard concedes a free kick for that. Conte. Half an hour played now. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Van Basten. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Now it's Puskas. Puskas! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
Conte. João Cancelo. That is Conte. Now Van Basten.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Oh, this is a very good run. Foden. And it's Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super find. And the shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and Puskas! Denied by an instinctive save.
Puskas is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi plays it short. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. The ball has bounced loose now. Ødegaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ødegaard. Yamal. It's a loose ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Ødegaard. Crunching tackle. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it into space. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! Messi. João Cancelo. And it's Conte. Back to the keeper. Bayer. That's Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Rudiger. Conte. For Messi. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Makalele. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
And the shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Foden! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Good ball, good take. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe tries to play it through. He has a look up. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Puskas running with the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Messi. And it's Cancelo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. Van Dijk. Foden has found the net here, of course. Looking for the run. He's through here. Real chance here. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Ødegaard. Van Basten, who has set up 2 goals. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi, he's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Makalele. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Borussia Dortmund are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Hernandez. Now it's Toni Kroos. Hernandez. Now Van de Ven.
Well, it's a move of...
Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Makaleli. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. Flashes it across. And the keeper beats it away. Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Ward-Prowse. Caceres. In with the challenge. And it's Caceres. The cross. Cleared away. Nicked it back promptly. Ball driven towards the far post. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pass is just off target. Conte. Now it's Puskás. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And this is Messi, and this is Van Basten. DiMarco. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hernandez. Oh, he's been caught napping! In towards the back stick. And that's been repelled. João Cancelo. João Cancelo going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Puskás. Now that's well seen too. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Kane. Played into space. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Conte. Tries to play it through. João Cancelo gets a foot in here. Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, such a clever touch. Played in early. And that should get the job done. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Driving forward. That's a cute ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ødegaard. That has not gone well. De Ligt. And it's Makalele. Alexander-Arnold. Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Puskas. That ball looks a good one. Kane is onto it in a flash. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Van Basten looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he finish? It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! They want to be quick, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ward-Prowse. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Filippo. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Ligt getting this one clear. Swings it. Terrific header! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's an imaginative pass. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Inzaghi! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Back when it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Puskas. Oh, played right into his path. Van Basten gets through on his own. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ødegaard is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ward-Prowse.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Puskás. And this is Van Basten.
Oh, really well played.
He's through, it's one-on-one. And Messi! They've scored! With so little time left, grandstand finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all...
Kroos! And he has kept it out somehow.
Toni Kroos is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Van Basten. And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. We are into stoppage time. Puskás. Oh, important interception. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.